Hi guys, how are you?
Good. How are
Hey, how
you?
are you?
I'm doing great. So to start, um, this movie feels like the horror version of Wet Hot American Summer, which I love. So I was like, it's weird and quirky, but it's also like a fun, campy horror movie. So I wanted to ask all of you, what is your favorite kind of camp movie outside of Now Hell of a Summer?
Like takes place on a camp or camp
Yeah.
be
Um,
Well, that's great. That's a great question.
It's a great
better?
question.
We can open it up. It could be either just a campy movie or a campy movie.
Right. Oh shit.
Why else
Yeah.
think of a movie that is on a camp? We're the first.
I think Parent Trap for camp.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Parent Trap.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Parent
Yes, Parent
Trap.
Trap.
I'm gonna
I don't
trip.
even know what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
that
That's
one feels like the only camp movie.
that's right.
Yeah.
Classic. And then the original too. The original is just
Yes, the
fucking
original. Yes.
yes. No diss on the remake.
But when I wanted to ask you guys because like when you're making a horror movie like this, first of all, it got me. I never knew where it was going, which I
Mhm.
was like, I thought I had figured it out, and so when
Love it.
it didn't, I was like, oh, never mind. It's smarter than me. But when you are in a horror movie that is, these kills are very unique because they're not aggressive. It's not as terrifying as it could be, but they are still gory. What for each of you was the fun of getting to kind of bring that level of gore and horror to life in a movie like this?
I think it allowed everyone to like horror as a genre kind of allows you to be the most exaggerated version of a character of a situation. So I think that it kind of played into that, at least for me. Um, it just gave me permission to find a balance between like more grounded moments and then also these like heightened, gory, fun moments as well.
I agree. I think the horror comedy mashup kind of lets you push everything to the maximum, sort of. Because horror lets you do that, and then comedy in this environment lets you do that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask you guys because I never went to camp. Actually, that's a lie. I used to go to Camp Keep, and by used to I went one time in California, and I said this isn't for me, and I never went
Hmm.
back. But it means when I watch camp movies or camp things, I'm always like I want to do those activities because I've never actually done them. So if you guys either went to camp or didn't, is there like one camp activity that you were like, but can we just do a scene that has this so I can live it?
I never went to camp, and I think I discovered I love archery. I I would spend time doing that. If I was on an
Yeah.
actual camp, you get to just like be alone and just shoot shit all day. That's fun.
Yeah, I never went to
Hmm.
camp either, but I always just like first always from the outside looking in, and the whole little stereotype of like sitting around a campfire telling stories. I was like, oh yeah, we doing that. I finally experiencing that. But yeah, no, that. Yeah.
Maybe like water skiing. I don't know if did any of
No,
us do that?
no, I don't think
That
we
wasn't
did
an
water
option.
ski.
Pretty
Um,
intense.
I've never been water skiing. If you guys did water
oh,
skiing, I would have been
Either.
like, shit.
but also
They do
there
that.
was, and I'm just picturing doing flips and in tandem, two people.
Crazy
That
high liability camp.
Then the
um
movie.
yeah,
That would have just been the film.
yes, that's what I'm picturing that could happen next.
All of a summer too. Just a bunch of flips. Yeah, on the
Um,
Water sports.
tandem water skiing
it's
flips.
you could have some creative kills. Yeah, water
Oh
sports.
my gosh,
Yeah.
that yes.
Slice the head off with a water ski for sure.
The jet ski or the jet thing where you like
Yeah,
fly up will for sure take somebody out.
definitely. Definitely.
Oh,
I've thought about
that'd be
things.
gnarly. Hmm.
But for my last thing, I love that horror comedies are having a little bit of a boom. they didn't go anywhere, but there's a lot more horror comedies now. For you guys, how exciting is it for audiences to get to see it? And what are you the most excited about now that they're going to experience it for themselves?
I'm excited for everybody to experience the comedy. That's honestly my favorite part. Like the kills are really fun, but the comedy to me, like I was laughing out loud watching it, and I know I'm biased,
Yeah.
but I did. It's like there are such funny moments in there that are just like, yeah, that's my favorite part.
Okay, I think I'm excited for audiences to see like this golden era of slashers that we really, in my opinion, we really did well on. When I watch, you see from the trailer, you see from the the posters, and I know because I was firsthand there. That this is really resembling the old early 2000s slashers, and for the younger audiences who may have not be able to see those, it would be nice to have have a fresh look on it from a young person's perspective. As Billy and Finn are very young. But also as much as older people who have grown up with these tropes and these genres. It would be nice to have that, have them have that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited along with the comedy for people to experience the level of friendship that exists in the movie, because that's one of my favorite parts of going to movies, like leaving the theater feeling like this new lease on life. And I just kind of feel like people are going to leave the movie feeling like that, like whether they're going to call a friend or make a new friend or leave just feeling less alone. I'm excited for people to have
It's true.
that feeling.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna love it because I loved it and I thought it was so good. So thank you guys so much for talking with me. And I can't wait for
Thank
everyone else to get to see Hell of a Summer.
Thank you.